take care of it. Set on up to Cook. Bring it back in there. Isaac Andrews, 8 drinks. Down to Andrews. Gets it down court. The shot is up. Yes!
And Westell, you're greatly appreciated.
Baker here for 3. Knocks out pitch here from Turner. And that's going to be a fly ball. Center field. That's going to be pretty good season. That's a high fly ball deep there in the left field. And it's going to be gone! Paul P. Dan Fisher. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com. Again, here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. We've got Lady Raider Volleyball coming your way here this evening. MEC Conference action. The Cowan Blackhawks 6-19 on the season, currently 3-4 in the MEC Conference, taking on your 23-5 and MEC 8-0. Wapahani Lady Raiders. Again, as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. I want to thank you all for joining us here for this Wednesday night of Indiana High School volleyball. As we get right into things here with the Raiders Live pregame show presented by Selma American Legion, Post 437. Obviously, tonight, senior night for 2022. And we had some nice festivities go on. If you guys did not get to see that, make sure to check that out on the end of our JV broadcast of the senior night recognition of all 5 young ladies: Reese Baker, Briley Felton, Macy Bowden, Cameron Wise, and Chloe Cook. So make sure to check that out, like I said, there at the end of the JV broadcast. But I'll tell you what, this team been a lot of fun to watch throughout the years. Been a lot of fun to watch this season. You want to end this regular season on a strong note, and you know, one of those ways is right here tonight, claiming that MEC conference title. One of the goals you set out to gather every year: win your conference, win county, win sectionals, regional, semi-state, state, you know, so on and so forth. And tonight we have the opportunity to claim one of those goals, and that's a conference title right here on your home floor for senior night. So hopefully the Raiders have that mindset of, you know, today's another day to get better. We've got to end this season on a high note here as far as the regular season goes, so then you have some momentum going into postseason play, because that's when it really counts the most. What you do during the regular season, yeah, it's nice, but it's all in preparation to get you ready to play for postseason play, and that will start next week. So really looking forward to a great game here tonight for Wapahani. Again, all the best there to Cowan this evening. We'll step aside here for a quick break. The Raiders Live pregame show presented by Selma American Legion, Post 437. We'll be back here with tonight's national anthem as well as the starting lineups and the first serve here between Cowan and Wapahani here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, volleyball fans, welcome back here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. As we'll take a look here at tonight's starting lineups here for this evening's MEC Conference matchup here between Cowan and Wapahani. Cowan looks like this. Number 2, Danica Kepler. Number 3, Kiara Drew. Number 4, Delaney Brinson. Number 5, Macy Martin. Number 6, Cheyenne Carter. Number 7, Madeline Howe. And number 8, Josie Bird. Again, the Blackhawks are coached by Amber Huber. Starting lineup here for Wapahani. First, we'll start with the non-starters. We've got number 3, Anne-Marie Gibson. Number 6, Sophia Beeson. Number 8, Shayna Ray. Number 9, Anna Buck. Number 10, Caroline Hunzinger. Also, number 13, Bailey Carpenter. Number 14, Megan Luce. Now, for your starters, we have senior number 1, Briley Felton. Senior libero, number 2, Reese Baker. Number 4, Emily Luce. Number 5, Lauren Rich. Senior number 7, Chloe Cook. Senior number 11, Macy Bowden. And senior number 12, Cameron Wise. In your Raiders, coached by Katie Weir. Assisted by Paige Williamson, Lindy Davis, Madison Gordon, and Kaylin Riddle. So that's what it looks like here for both sides here this evening. Again, Wapahani with a win tonight will claim the 2022 MEC Conference title. All right. So again, Briley Felton will have a seat again. Just a little tweak last night in practice. Want to make sure that she's good and healthy and ready to go for sections next week. As we get tonight's game officially underway here at 7:21 p.m. on this Wednesday, October the 5th, 2022, as Cowan will draw first blood here tonight here with a quick 1-0 lead as number 8, Josie Bird, will now be back to serve. Again, Cowan coming into this evening's ball game 6-19 on the year, 3-4 in the MEC Conference. Wapahani 23-5, 8-0 in the MEC Conference play. There's senior Cameron Wise layeth the Samaka down for kill number 1 and point number 1 for Wapahani. We've got Macy Bowden back to serve. Set up to number 6. That is Cheyenne Carter, and that's going to be in the net. Point for Wapahani, 2-1 lead. A nice serve there by Macy. Get it back across there. It was number 7, Madeline Howe. Set to Beeson right side. And left that one out of bounds. So 3-2 now. Miscue there by the Blackhawks. We're going to have Reese Baker now back to serve. All right, so again, another miscue right there. So 5-2 Wapahani. And that's going to be an ace here again as Wapahani continues. Well, nice start right here. Again, was down 1-0 to begin it. That's nothing. And we've picked up steam ever since. Set up here by number 2, Kepler, and number 5, that is Macy Martin. Collecting the kill right here is number 3, Kiera Drew. We'll now see her first action here of the evening. Number 7, Madeline Howe back to serve. Received there by Baker. Bowden left side. Attack here from Cook. Dug out by Howe. Set on. Carter gets it over. Baker. Bowden sets it to Wise, and that's going to fall in there. So 7-3 now is Anna Buck. We'll see her first action of this evening as Cameron Wise will be back to serve. So an ace there for Wise. So 8-3 Raiders. So timeout here from Cowan, 9-3 Wapahani. We'll step aside and we'll be back with more right after this message.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
All right, folks, again, welcome back here. Our next Home Elite Real Estate game break, 9-3 Wapahani as we come back out of the timeout. And we've got a rotation violation here on Cowan. So a nice, easy point right there. That's as easy as it's going to come right there. Okay, so it looks like Cowan has it all figured out here. So now we're back to volleyball. So that's how that's done right there, folks. 11-3 Raiders, putting a stamp on that one. Buck to Bowden, right back to her. Dug out that time, but again passed over there near the up referee. So mistake there again there for the Blackhawks. Which, speaking of referee, two of the very best here tonight, Vivian Malone and Inda Carey, are our officials this evening. Shanked off there to right side, and that's going to be another ace here for Cameron Wise. Tipped across there by Kepler and gets that one to fall in. So we'll have number 9. That is Emmeline Kerr back to serve here for the Blackhawks. So Sophia Beeson now back to serve, 14 for Wapahani, and make it 15-4 with another ace. Drew will get it across. Wise with the dig. Bowden there to Buck. Now Beeson, Bowden, Cook. Oh, there it is. So Beeson still back to serve with a 16-4 Wapahani lead here in tonight's opening set. Baker there with a dig right on top of the net, though, but luckily Bowden and Buck was right there to deflect things as Cook will hit that one out of bounds. 16-5. Here's we'll have a substitution. It's going to be number 3, Anne-Marie Gibson. So she will sub in for Beeson as number 5, Macy Martin, will now drop back to serve. Wise, Bowden, Cook, yes. Quite the trio recipe for success right there. So we've got Lauren Rich back into the thick of things here with Chloe Cook back to serve. The Raiders lead it by 12 in the latter stages of set number 1. At least from Wapahani's score points. On over to Rich. Just a little too much out of bounds right there. So 17-6 now. As we have a substitution here for Cowan, number 4, Delaney Brinson, now in the game. Shanked off there to the right side. Nice save there by Buck. Kepler set up, and Bowden will keep it alive. Set on over to Rich. Dug by number 4, Brinson. And some miscommunication there with the Blackhawks will cost them another, as Emily Luce will return to the floor for Anna Buck. Blocked by Wise, kept alive by Kepler, and we're going to get a lift call. Or no, rather a 2-hit call. Nice save right there by Kepler, but Cowan unable to get the ball back over. As again, the passing woes continue here for Cowan. So Luce again back here to serve. 20-6, the Lady Raiders lead it. We're in set number 1. Bird will get it across. Bowden over to Rich. Didn't get much of that one, but got enough. And then here comes number 7, Madeline Howe, smack dab in the middle. Makes this a 20-7 ball game. Josie Bird back to serve. Baker, Bowden, Wise, dug out there by Martin. She'll get it back across. Gibson, Bowden, Wise. Left side to Rich, and that is just out. Gibson received it. Bowden sets it. Wise puts it down. So in comes Sophia Beeson for Anne-Marie Gibson. We'll have Macy Bowden now back to serve. The Raiders in charge, 21-8. And Cowan's going backwards. And there's an ace for Bowden. May we have another, please? Got 2 more points to get for an opening set victory here tonight. Bird there. Howe will get it back across. Baker, Bowden, Beeson. The Killer Bees strike again for point 24. So we have arrived now at set point, 24-8. Soft touch there, met at the net by Wise, and that's going to be 4 hits on Cowan, and that's going to do it here for set number 1 as Wapahani takes it 25-8. So the Raiders here with a 1-0 lead. Stay right here with us, folks. We'll have set number 2 coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Our company's mantra has been and will always be humans over houses. For the last several years, we have been able to help people follow our mission statement, which is enriching lives by helping people find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate has premier real estate agents ready to assist you with commercial properties, new construction, residential homes, or investment properties, no matter if you are looking to purchase or to sell. We are skilled negotiators, tenacious marketers, and fearless advocates for our clients. We want them to feel the passion we have for what we do and the professionalism we exemplify while we do it. Our clients depend on us to have grit and determination when we represent them. We roll up our sleeves and get to work. every interaction, every time.
Hi, I'm Tara.
Hi, I'm Michelle.
Hi, I'm Kathy.
Hi, I'm Seth.
Hi, I'm Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
We stand for doing the right thing, even when it's not convenient. We deliver integrity in all we do through our uncompromising ethical principles and values. Our clients count on us not to only help them buy or sell their home, but to make sure the process is infused with joy. We strive to bring a smile to their faces as they enter the next phase of their lives. Call Next Home Elite Real Estate today. We are here to help you.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
All right, folks, welcome back here. We're just about set here for set number 2, but we want to thank you all for tuning in here. Next Home Elite Real Estate game break here as we begin set 2. Wapahani with a 1-set-to-none lead there, 25-8 first set victory. So a quick 1-0 start there after the service there from number 5, Macy Martin. So Macy Bowden will now be back to serve here for Wapahani. Handled by Carter. And the Blackhawks will not get that back over. Instead, that ball will land in the stands. So a souvenir for our fans. One lucky fan will go home with a volleyball tonight. I guess that takes care of the price of admission. That's what you get for coming here. 2-0 Wapahani here. Loose to Bowden on over to Rich. Left side attack gets it done there that time. So Rich with the kill. Oh, nice serve there from Macy, close to the net. And miss hit there by Bird. Soft touch into the net. Carter there to receive that, set on to Howell, and that's going to be off the hand of Wise, and inbounds point there for Cowan. Got it, Howell there with a kill. And so it's going to be number 8, Josie Bird, back to serve for the Blackhawks. Another nice serve there from Bird that time. Wise on the attack. That finds that back corner. You better believe it. Beautiful placement there from Wise. Cook back in the game for Rich, and Baker now back to serve. Received there by Brinson. And again, that pass right on the net. Not much Kapler could do about it. Nice serve again from Baker. Nearly mishandled there by Cowan. Wise, Bowden over to Cook. Bringing the hammer. 7-1 Wapahani, set number 2. Again, the Raiders will also be at it on Saturday morning right here at home against Westfield for a battle right there with Wapahani going up against a 4A Westfield team that got us last year, unfortunately, after a great start to the day. So obviously the Raiders will look to repay them, hopefully with a victory of our own this season to wrap up the regular season play. Nice floater serve right there, handled by Carter. Set up to Howe right on the net. Cook there to dig it. Bowden there to set it. And Beeson there to put it down. Again, deflected right off the top of the net. But still, got the job done nonetheless. That's all that matters. Baker, Bowden, Wise. That was met at the net there by Howe. Beeson a little too strong on that one. Couldn't sneak that one inbounds. And so we'll have Danica Kepler now back to serve. Received by Baker. Bowden will chase it down, but you love the hustle, couldn't quite get there. So Wise connects on that one now, 10-3. We'll have Anna Buck returning to the floor. We've got Cameron Wise back to serve. Bowden set it up there to Buck, and Buck will kill it. So 11-3 Raiders. And a timeout here from Cowan. The Raiders on top here by 8. And set number 2 will step aside here. This will be our next Home Elite Real Estate game break. We'll be back following this message from the IHSAA.
A licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
All right, folks, again, welcome back in following the timeout. So, again, a brief discussion. Not sure exactly what it's all about. Okay, I don't know what any of that was all about, but alrighty then. So 11-3 Raiders, and Kepler misplays that one and ends up with another point here for Wapahani. And there's an ace for Wise. Nice dig right there from number 9, Emmeline Kerr. But Kepler can't get over to it thereafter. So miss hit by Martin. 4-hit call. With a deep serve there from Cameron Wise, and number 6, Carter, with a miss hit there, goes under the net. So another timeout here from the Blackhawks. 16-3, Wapahani, set number 2. Again, we'll be back with more right after this message from Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
All right, folks, again, welcome back following the timeouts. The Raiders out in front, 16-3. That is in there for an ace. You want to find the back corner right there. That was perfected by Wise. Not sure she did that on purpose or not, but still effective. And there's another ace. Wise just keeps on dealing. And so we're going to have a substitution here. Number 10, Taylor Inman, now subbing in for the Blackhawks. So service there will get the Blackhawks to point number 4. Got number 7, Madeline Howe, back to serve. Wise, Bowden, Buck, yes. And a buck with the connection right there. We'll have Sophia Beeson now back to serve. Soft touch of the net there by Carter. Bowden, left side attack there from Cook. Nice dig, though, by Kerr. Back to Cook one more time. That's going to be blocked again. Now to Wise in the back row, and that is outside the white line. Point for Cowan. And we'll have Anne-Marie Gibson now in for Sophia Beeson. So we'll have number 6, Cheyenne Carter, back to serve. Wise, Bowden on the buck. Blocked again there by Inman. Oh, and look at Macy Bowden just throwing one right in there. Beautiful job by Macy. Puts the Raiders back on top here by 15. In comes Lauren Rich. And Chloe Cook now back to serve. And that's hit out of bounds. So the Raiders just 4 points away here from taking a 2-0 set lead. Tip back down by Buck. Got a pass that was set right on top of the net. Anna took full advantage. And Bird will hit that one out of bounds as well. And there's an ace for Cook. So set point has arrived, 24-5. Kepler there with a setup. Here's Wise, Bowden, Buck, yes, and that's going to do it for set number 2, 25-5. Wapahani takes care of business here in set number 2. We'll step aside, folks. You can stay right here with us. Set 3 coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Moments we live for, we celebrate, we must protect. This is what the IHSAA Foundation does every day. By providing scholarships to student athletes, developing coaches and athletic directors, recruiting and retaining high school officials, and awarding grants to IHSAA member schools, we can protect the future of high school sports for the next generation of Hoosiers. Will you join us? We need your help on our team. Donate today at ihsaafoundation.org.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on.
All right, folks, welcome back here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com with our next Home Elite Real Estate game break. Again, Wapahani with a 2-0 lead. Again, again from the very start, hit the ground running. Played very, very well so far this evening. Serving's been good, passing. Now, again, granted, might not be, the kind of intensity that, you might have in a game where, you might be playing a Yorktown or, even a Westfield or Hamilton Heights, some of those types of teams. But still, it's a conference game. You've got to be ready to play. And, Cowan has struggled throughout the evening here. But, again, this is set 3. You never know, what can happen. We'll see if the Blackhawks have made any changes here, kind of turn things around, and we'll see if the Raiders are able to continue their winning ways here tonight in dominant fashion. So again, set number 3 is set to begin. We've got number 4, Emily Luce, back to serve. And mishandled there by Inman. That's going to be an ace to begin set number 3. Pretty much how it was all set number 2. The Raiders were absolutely dealing. And there's another ace. Handled there by Carter. Set right back to her. Luce will dig it. Bowden will set it. And Rich will put it down with some authority. 3-0 Raiders. Baker there with a setup to Rich. Tell you what, a couple of bad passes right there, but ends up being point there for Cowan. So number 14 back to serve, which unfortunately is not on our roster sheet. Carter again, left that one just touched short right there. So 4-1 Raiders will have Macy Bowden back to serve. Baker, Bowden, Wise, getting it done. 5-1. All right, so we finally got the volleyball back in play. Bowden's still back here to serve. And she serves it into the net. All right, 5-2 now. We'll have number 7, Madeline Howe, back to serve. Set there to Sophia. Nice dig there from Kerr. Here comes Rich on the attack, and Lauren Rich will strike Rich as she collects on the kill. 6-2 Wapahani lead. In comes Chloe Cook. And now Reese Baker back to serve. Cook bringing the hammer. Holy Moses. So they had to go look for the volleyball again. Hit it so hard it went all the way out in the hallway. And that one's going to be in there. So caught Wapahani sleeping right there. 7-3 now is number 8. Josie Bird returns to the floor. Here we'll have Cheyenne Carter back to serve. Baker receives it. Bowden sets it. And Wise will put it down with some ease. So in comes Anna Buck there for Emily Luce. We'll have Cameron Wise back to serve. Tipped right back down by Buck. And a bad pass right on top of the net. Anna took, once again, full advantage. Baker's going to get to that one. Bowden on over to Cook one more time. Beeson right back at it again. Another pass. Again, is set right on top of the net. Now, thankfully there for Sophia, that hit ended up being touched by Howell. Had that ball not been touched, that thing was heading out of bounds. Buck now Bowden will set it right back to her. Shank backwards right there. And so that's going to be an ace for Wise. And a timeout taken by Cowan. Wapahani with a 13-3 lead here in set number 3. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more following these messages.
Sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
All right, folks, welcome back and following the timeout. Beeson here back on the attack. Baker left side set up there to Cook. That's going to be dug out by number 11, which also we do not have her name on the roster sheet. .50-50 ball won by Anna. Nice job right there. Bird on the attack there from the left side. Gets that one to go. As now 15-4 here is number 4. Delaney Brinson will sub in for the Blackhawks and drop back to serve. Baker, Bowden, Buck on the attack. Thought for a second that setup was going to be for Cook. But instead, he had a nice little duo action. Cook rose up in the air, but Buck is the one that connected on it and put it home. Or sent it home. 16-4, Anne-Marie Gibson back to serve. So blocked there by Cook. And then thereafter, there's all kinds of issues there for Cowan to try to get that back over. Received by Brinson, set up here. Bird right there from the middle, met by Buck. And she does it all by herself that time around. Anna connects with another kill. And another timeout here from Cowan, 19-4 Wapahani, set number 3. We'll be back with more right after this message from East Jackson Auto Sales. All right, folks, again, welcome back. Following the timeout, again, a 19-4 Wapahani lead. Got Anne-Marie Gibson back to serve. And we sure do appreciate everyone for tuning in and spending your night here with us. Means a lot to us, but even more so for these young ladies. Because ultimately they are the reason why we do what we do. For them and our wonderful families out here and the fans, the community, high school. Something great, I'll tell you that. A lot of fun. And that will be a kill for Howell. So 19-6. And we still have Macy Martin back to serve here for the Blackhawks. Now it's going to be served out of bounds. So point goes back in favor here of Wapahani. Lauren Rich will return to the floor for the Raiders. And number 7, Chloe Cook, now serving. Received there by Martin. Bird will get it across. Cook to Bowden on the buck. Yeah, nice save right there with a dig there by Brinson. It ends up working out perfectly. There's Bird able to get it over and inbounds. So some great hustle by the Blackhawks there on that play. Number 8, Bird back to serve. And that's going to be an ace. So a little late magic here from the Blackhawks. And there goes Lauren Rich. Strikes again as Emily Luce will now sub in here for Anna Buck. Emily now back to serve. Now it's going to be hit out of bounds, so the Raiders just 3 points away from getting the brooms out and claiming the 2022 MEC Conference title. And there's an ace. So Carter will hit that one into the net. And so we've now arrived at match point, 24-8. Again, Emily Luce back to serve. Handled there, and that's all she wrote right there. Miscommunication there by Cowan will do it here tonight as Wapahani claims the 2022 MEC Conference title as they got the brooms out tonight against Cowan, 25-8, 25-5, 25-8. So again, the Raiders now 24-5 on the season, and a perfect 9-0 in the MEC Conference. We'll step aside here for a quick break. We'll be back here right after these messages. Andrews. Gets it down court. The shot is up. Yes!
And Westell, you're greatly appreciated.
Baker here for 3. Knocks it off. Good here from Turner. And that's going to be a fly ball. Center field. That's going to be pretty good season. That's a high fly ball deep there in the left field. And it's going to be gone! Paul P. Dan Fisher. All right, folks, welcome back here to our Raiders Live post-game show, again presented by Next Home Elite Real Estate, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. A sweeping fashion victory here tonight as the Raiders get the brooms out against Cowan, 25-8, 25-5, 25-8 to claim the 2022 MEC Conference title, as they now improve to 24-5 on the season, a perfect 9-0 MEC Conference season. So a job well done here by your Wapahani Lady Raiders. So congratulations to them. Again, all the best there to Cowan throughout the last part of their regular season and postseason play. And I'll tell you what, a lot of fun to watch here this evening, but got a really big tough task coming up on Saturday, as Wapahani will take on Westfield here from Raider Gymnasium. Again, all that starting off at 10 a.m. on Saturday morning. So we hope you all can come on out, support your Wapahani Lady Raider volleyball team coming up Saturday morning. Again, we're going to have a short post game here, but we do want to again thank the seniors. Each one of those young ladies have been a lot of fun to watch, and there's still a lot more games to be played. No doubt about that this season. But, again, on behalf of myself and Redbeard, we just want to congratulate the seniors and just say thank you. It's been quite the honor and privilege to be able to broadcast each and every single one of the games, throughout the years. And like I said, they've been a lot of fun to watch. They're a really tight-knit group. Really, in all honesty, they're a lot like a family. And they've just been a joy to watch. They've had a lot of success through the years, whether it be at the middle school level or even here in high school or even in club volleyball. They've always been successful, and they have their sights on something even bigger this year. They have some unfinished business, and they've got to take care of business. It's going to be a tough road, but I honestly believe that this team can do it, but they've got to put it all out there on the floor each and every night. You've got to bring your best, and it starts with these seniors. And but like I said, I just want to thank them on behalf of myself and Redbeard, and congratulate them for a fantastic 4 years to this point. Like I said, we have a lot left to play for, so we've got to keep it rolling from here. But again, thank you to Briley, as well as Reese and Macy, Chloe, and Cameron, all 5 young ladies. Very, very good volleyball players, but even better young women. And they're all going to go on to do great things. I can assure you of that. I know that just from the people that they are. And not only that, but the parents that they have as well, setting good examples. So appreciate them, appreciate the families, and we appreciate all of you for tuning in tonight. Very thankful for each one of you for taking time to watch our broadcast and support our young ladies out here. They deserve it, and we're happy to bring this volleyball action to you every time we can, because it's quite the honor and privilege for us, and it's a lot of fun, and we love what we do. So again, we'll be back at it on Saturday, Wapahani, Westfield, 10 a.m. Make sure to come on out and support your Wapahani Lady Raiders for the final time during this 2022 regular season. Again, special thanks to all our sponsors. Greatly appreciate them for all that they do for us. And so, folks, until next time, again, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy, saying good night from Raider Gymnasium.